Every year, on the Day of the Dead, Mexico's departed return to the land of the living. And usually, the graveyards are full of their families waiting to welcome them, with their favourite food, drink and music. It's one of Mexico's best-loved festivals. But this year, the cemeteries are silent, closed because of COVID. And this play, on an island in the ancient waterways of Xochimilco district, is one of the few events allowed. It's the story of La Llorona, a pre-Hispanic spirit who walks the streets crying for her lost children. This year, the lead actress is dedicating the show to those lost in the pandemic and the many women murdered in a country struggling with domestic abuse.
We want to help people cry if they need to cry, to provide a ceremony, a way out for all that love, more than just the pain, all the love we see reflected when we have our dead present, so that we know they're with us.
The audience watch from the trajineras, long boats floating on the dark waters. Xochimilco is one of Mexico's special places for the Day of the Dead celebrations. These canals date from pre-Hispanic times, and the place has really kept hold of its traditions to the point where the cempasúchil flower, the orange flower that's used in the celebrations, is grown here. And in fields on the outskirts of Iztapalapa District too, the cempasúchil are used to adorn the altars to the dead that go up in homes across the country, part of the tradition that the pandemic can't touch. Jocelyn's picking up a big bundle for her family. This year, the Day of the Dead will be especially moving. Her mum, Beatriz, died of COVID in May. Once she was taken into hospital, the family couldn't say goodbye. Now they have their chance.
You can't imagine that you'll never see the person again, but we are so happy to think that she'll be here with us, that we can feel her presence, and that's why we put out this altar with her favorite themes, so she knows we are waiting, that we love her, that even though we couldn't do more, we haven't forgotten her.
We had the privilege of sharing food and stories of Beatriz with the Garcia family as they waited for her to return. Like everywhere in Mexico, it's a moving but joyous occasion, a moment of respite as the pandemic rages on.